Hello, I'm Chart Gal Lori. This is who I am. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. If you want to give me a follow on X at Chart Gal Lori, I've been a trader and technical analyst for the last 8.5 years. Today, I'm going to bring you a market recap for Monday, October 14th. We have to start with NVIDIA. It had a stellar day, up almost 3% on the day. We had energy, which was slightly red. OPEC reported this morning they're expecting reduced demand for the oil, and that impacted XLE and oil. Amazon had a red day overall. Google had a good day, Apple, Microsoft, and we'll take a look at a few of these charts. Let's look at the economic calendar. So we don't have a lot this week. We have a lot of FOMC speak. And then Thursday, we have core retail sales and initial jobless claims. So nothing big as far as economic events. However, we do have a big earnings, Bank of America. We have Netflix Thursday after hours. Let's look at some charts. ES. So ES, we got a new all-time high today, and I'll say it over and over again. There's nothing bearish about new all-time highs. I mean, it was very much on the backs of XLF and XLV. I'll get back to that in a second. That chart was a little too busy. So on ES, we got a new all-time high. We're recoiling back a little bit right here at the end of day. We have 2 minutes left in the day. We're closing up near today's high and the all-time high. The bulls will take that. NASDAQ was up almost 1%. We double topped with the morning low, 20680, and we hit 20666. So we came within about $12 or $13.25 of this morning's high. Overall, we're not at the all-time high on NASDAQ, but we do have a squeeze. We got that daily bull flag confirmed today. This chart, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that it's outperforming SPY by any stretch of the imagination because SPY hit a new all-time high. But semis really showed some strength today. RTY got some continuation today from Friday's move over that daily bull break. We got a 4-hour bull flag confirmed, and we're closing up near the high of day. Dow got a new all-time high today, and that was with the help of banks. Banks got a new all-time high today, so I think take a shot every time I say new all-time high. Dow was really leading the pack, and VIX, as you can imagine, fear exited stage right. However, we are anticipating a daily higher low compared to 1848. It doesn't mean it'll happen, just the size of that move. Probability favors it. However, we know that VIX likes to melt. So it's not a trade that I would be taking to look long the VIX. I'm just watching it for any clues on SPY consolidation. And just a reminder, as long as the 4-hour 12 EMA is holding on ES and on NASDAQ, the bulls are in control. All right, looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was really the star today. We're closing with a potential 4-hour bull flag. We had a daily bull break. We got this daily bear break last week, and then Ethereum held that support right there. So Ethereum could have been our canary there. Of course, hindsight's 2020, but overall, Bitcoin was stellar today. I mean, anytime Bitcoin has a 5% day, the bulls are absolutely happy. So Bitcoin with a great day, I would keep it on back burner watch. Ethereum over the daily 50 MA, and we're closing out with a 4-hour potential bull flag there as well. Dollar had strength, and just a reminder, the bond market was closed today due to Columbus Day, or Indigenous Peoples Day. So the dollar wasn't impacted by bonds, but still had a strong day. Look at the 4-hour 12 EMA holding. We did break this resistance over here of 103.31 by about 5 pennies. Bulls want to see a little bit more convincing break there. Considering dollar strength, I thought that gold did okay today as far as recovery. We've made enough room for an hourly higher low here at the 50 MA, holding that hourly 50 MA. We'll see what they can do. Daily lower high is still anticipated. Next resistance 26.90. As mentioned, oil is having a rough day. We have a daily equilibrium here at the daily 200 MA. That OPEC news this morning. We're closing with an hourly equilibrium. We have inventory on Wednesday. Overall, we may get a bounce in this area. We held that 73. 41, 73, 43, 4-hour double bottom here. Let's see if that can hold and possibly put in that daily higher low. I'd feel more convinced of the probability if we could break over this 73.91 and get an hourly trend change confirmed. All right, SMH up almost 2% today. We made an early on high and then gave a lot back. Overall, bulls are still very pleased. On the weekly, we have this weekly trend change. Bulls look fine. We'll see if this high holds tomorrow, 262.26. If so, 4 hours overbought. But we have a weekly uptrend, so I don't want to short that yet. NVDA was my trade from live stream this morning. We took it right at market open. I scaled out of everything but 20%, and then the last 20% I exited here when the market was getting a little bit heavier. On my midday show, I talked about a 30-minute lower high being the more likely scenario with the size of that retracement, and we're seeing that set here at the end of day at 139.05. We'll see if we can hold 137.43 tomorrow morning. Overall, bulls are pleased with that performance. Apple closed up close to the high of day. We had the double daily inside bars break bull today, and we have a daily squeeze. Apple looks really good going into tomorrow. I like Apple a lot. If we could get a back test of this hourly 12 EMA for a potential long. Tesla really battled with the hourly 12 EMA all day and lost the battle. We did close the day with a squeeze. So we broke Friday's low, but we held this low over here, 213.67 from September 9th. We held it by 7 pennies today, and then we bounced. Pretty impressive bounce, nice recovery. But again, the hourly 12 EMA will tell the tale tomorrow if the bulls can get over it and get their bounce going. If you look on the 4 hour, we're still oversold on Tesla. So a bounce tomorrow wouldn't surprise me, cooling off that 4 hour RSI. XLF, new all-time high today. There's nothing bearish about new all-time highs. And just a reminder, RSI means a lot less on these names with new all-time highs. And Bank of America has earnings. Let me just confirm. Earnings tomorrow morning. We have a squeeze that broke bull last Friday. So we'll see if Bank of America can keep these. Excuse me, this is not an all-time high on Bank of America, but XLF it is. Just to clarify, I don't think I said that, but just want to clarify. 42.17, 42.18, double top on the daily on Bank of America. We'll see if it can get a bullish reaction to earnings tomorrow. No bets on that. For me, XLV, we got over that 154.35 that was plaguing the bulls last week more convincingly today. And we closed up near the high of day. Johnson & Johnson has earnings this week, and that will likely impact. So they have earnings tomorrow morning as well as Bank of America. So those are our two most important ones tomorrow morning. And then, of course, Netflix Thursday. And we're pinched right here underneath the daily 50 MA on Johnson & Johnson. We did get over the daily 50 MA on XLV, though. AMD was heavy. Double daily inside bar after the conference, the Advanced AI conference on Thursday. We saw that big move. We've stayed inside that range, and AMD's been getting the brunt of the bears' hate, I guess you would call it. So AMD still manages to be weak. We'll see if it can hold Thursday's low and get a bounce going, or today's low. Microsoft got over that daily 50 EMA, got whacked by the daily 26 EMA, however. This was one of my early on trades as well. We got that big move. I entered down here at market open on live stream, called out the trade, exited most in here, and exited the last 20% here when the market was pulling back. Nice green trade. So Microsoft had that breakout from the 4 hour squeeze and the hourly squeeze that I was watching here in pre-market. We got that move up, but gave way more back than what the bulls would have liked to have seen. XLC is a name I went over in this weekend's daily broader market video for our members. We have this daily equilibrium that broke bull, and we had this 4-hour pattern here. I call this the trampoline pattern, where you're holding the EMAs and you have a squeeze. And it had a nice move today. We got over daily resistance, and we got a new all-time high. Let me confirm, yeah. A new all-time high, I thought so. Netflix is part of XLC. It gave back a lot today. It got clocked by the hourly 50 MA and down again. Earnings on Thursday. I'll be watching this one for tomorrow morning, looking for a daily higher low, hourly oversold. Give me a gap down tomorrow, and I'd love a Netflix long. That would be a Queen of the Mountain trade if we get it. MSTR, huge move on Friday, and it's as if it signaled the Bitcoin move a day early or a few days early if you count the weekend. And I was asked this morning what level would I short. I was looking at 226.93, and that is in the chat room. Timestamp is 6:24 a.m. Mountain Time, and we went over this level by 22 cents and then came back in sharply and dropped $27. So MSTR, really disappointing action today, considering we had coin up bigly near the high of day. RIOT had a green day. Mara had a green day, up 5.6%. Overall, MSTR just got over its skis a little bit too much last week. And then finally, Marvell's been a name I've been calling out. I'd like this daily tightening pattern and this squeeze, and man, did we get a nice move out of that. So I will continue to hold my Marvell swing and look to add on a pullback. And that's it for your market recap.